hey, do you want to get your Google Ads data into Claude to analyze data, create ads, or automate coding tasks? There are multiple ways of A, getting the data in, and then B, using the data. Let's get started with A, how to connect the data. There are 3 different approaches to get data I'm going to show here. Number 1 is the export of data from Google Ads itself. So you head to Google Ads and then you just download the data into a CSV and then you drag and drop it into a new Claude chat. You can do that here and upload the file here. Now this is a bit manual, of course. You don't want to keep downloading CSVs, and that's where we go into the native connections. There is one which requires a bit of a dev setup on your end, which is the Google Ads MCP server. Now here, you will need to commission your own server and then get your project ID and a developer token, and then you can start deploying that on a server. I'm not going to go too much into this. There are tons of tutorials out there to do so. I'm going to head to option 3, which is a native connector, which is basically a few clicks, and then you get the data in. And to do that, we head here, grant access to the accounts, select the accounts, go into preview and destination, data is here, and now I can click on Claude, install connector, then you click on the install button, which I've already done, and then you can start prompting right away. Here is another one. What keywords in my Google Ads account are wasting money? Interesting one here is Claude AI Google Ads. I'm going to check that later on. There is also this new feature which Claude just dropped, which is live artifact. So that dashboard I have showed before is actually live. So you can tell it, create a report for me and make it live. To get started even easier, there is this Google Ads prompt library, link below. You can get started and just drop some of these prompts into Claude. So that is number 1, let's say, beginner stage of working with Claude, which is using plain vanilla Claude. There is another way of working with Claude, which is called Claude Cowork. Here I've built this CMO agent, which acts as a CMO. I can start asking questions and give it a instruction set. It learns over time, and its skill is CMO at a company. Now, I can tell it to invoke other connectors. So let's just say I have Windsor connected and it analyzed my data. Now I can tell it, hey, now that you have analyzed the data, go back, open Canva, and then create ads for me, which it does. And this way you can pretty much optimize the whole workflow of ad creation. So that's option 2, which is Claude Cowork. Option 3, which is Claude Code, basically is installing a command line tool, Claude plugin, install Windsor.ai, and then the plugin is installed, and then you can go work with the data straight from your command line. So I'm just going to do a simple command here. What is my Google ad spend in the last 7 days? And it starts pulling the data. This helps if you want to do coding work. So if you have your repo and you want to have a connector being part of it, that makes sense to use Windsor. So now it's fetching the ad spend. Use cases here would be automated ad pipelines or building dashboard and software on top of the connectors. So here we go. This is the spend of the last 7 days. Of course, you could go more complex here with building an entire application. Now we have seen 3 ways of getting Google Ads data into Claude, and we have seen 3 ways of utilizing Google Ads data inside Claude. Going back to the connectors quickly, this is not purely focused on Google Ads, but of course you could also go and connect any other data sources and then tell Claude to join the data together to get you insights, for example, connecting meta ads or connecting your CRM system and joining all the data together in any of the Claude applications. Thanks for watching and enjoy working with your Google Ads data in Claude.